Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And the Lord hath sent unto you all his servants the prophets, rising early and sending, but ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear.
Baruch 2 and 30, future prophecy, it happened. Pulling my people out of these churches, bake head and they clapping. Preacher line, getting money, bro, we call it trapping. Son of man, yeah, how was shot, bro, he gon' be snapping. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. We bid them back and build them up, where the tribes at. Our precious people unto God, they never told you that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. We bid them back and build them up, where the tribes at. Our precious people unto God, they never told you that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. We bid them back and build them up.
The Most High and His beloved Son, man. Like he said, we come out here every Sabbath just to basically teach our people who they are according to the Bible, because we have no self-knowledge of who we are, where we going, and what we are doing right now. As you see, we are following the ways after our oppressors. Give me Proverbs 3:31 real quick. Give me Romans 8 and 6 real quick. Romans 8 and 16, my apologies on that. Because right now, as you see, the condition that we in, it has got no better. Sis. It ain't got no better, brothers, right? Everything that we do, guess what? The other nations, they take credit for it.
That's right.
No matter what we invented, no matter we come up with the greatest sauce in the world,
That's right.
you know, we done made the elevator, we done made the lights, the cell phone. Guess who took credit?
That's right.
Our oppressors, right?
That's right.
So bring this out real quick for me, y'all.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
So this is our problem right here. After we read this, go to Proverbs 24 and 1. This is our problem right here. This is what we like to do. We like to envy our oppressor. That's
right.
why we're in the condition that we're in, because a lot of our people think this is Jesus Christ. When we know that his people put us in captivity, his people put the drugs in our neighborhood. Why you already got so many of our people strung out on drugs?
That's right.
Why you think so many of our people are not be able to go to work? Because they hold us back, right? What they do, they give us Section 8. They give us food stamps. They tell us that it's okay that you don't have to go to work because we're going to provide it for you.
That's right.
But only if you abide to our rules, right? We love our oppressor. We want to be just like them, right? When the Most High God made us the greatest nation on the earth.
That's right. And choose none of his ways.
And do what?
And choose none of his ways.
Choose none of his ways, because guess what? By choosing his ways, got us on the slave ship.
That's right. That's right.
By choosing his ways, made us second-class citizens.
That's right.
By choosing his ways, we don't know who we are according to the scripture no more. We don't know who we are, period.
That's right.
Because if I asked you, before we got on those slave ships, what did we celebrate before they gave us Christmas and Thanksgiving?
That's right.
Or Halloween? Can you tell me? How did we dress? What language did we speak?
Right. Teach.
But yet, when they brought us over here on the slave ships, we lost all of that because we decided to disobey the Most High God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Teach. Real quick, out.
The book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness. Well, Spirit.
Because let me ask you a quick question. You believe in this Bible, sis? Right? You believe in this Bible, brothers? You don't believe in the Bible? Why is that, brother? Explain to me why. Well, tell me what you don't believe, because I want to change your mind on that. Because this Bible is for us, brother.
That's right.
I believe in the Bible, I just don't believe like in God.
You don't believe in God. So you believe in the Bible, who you think gave us this? You think man just decide one day up and like, man, you know what, I'm gonna just create this. You think our oppressors was gonna be talking about our chosen people and actually prophesy about our people coming on slave ship? Only Most High God knows those things, right?
That's right. That's right.
The other man can't tell you. I know you got some over here because you over here bring this out real quick.
The book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 18. Bring it out. And he gave unto Moses when he had made an end of communion.
Because you gotta understand, Moses, he is our brother. He's from the tribe of Levi.
That's right.
Where's Levi at? He's Haitian, right? So the Most High God was talking to Moses. He was at the mountain, and he gave him what?
And he gave, with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony.
Gave him what?
2 tables of testimony.
So during this time, when Israel was being established as a great nation, basically he started to give him the rules, the regulation, the laws, statutes, commandments, how to run the nation of people, right?
That's right.
Read on.
Tables of stone, written with the finger of God.
Nah, read with the finger of man.
Written with the finger of God.
Guess what? Moses didn't know his people was going into slavery until the Most High God told him, right?
That's right.
The children of Israel didn't know they was going to have to serve their enemies until the Most High God told Moses, right? Because he was trying to warn his people. This is what we're doing today. There's nothing new under the sun. Give me Ecclesiastes 1:9 real quick. There's nothing new under the sun, brother.
That's right.
During the time we was in Egyptian captivity, to our Roman captivity, to our Babylon captivity, to our Greece captivity, and now the captivity in America, there's nothing new, brother.
That's right.
We have been enslaved, brother. You don't think we was doing the same thing under hard bondage, rigid work? Read this real quick for me. You ain't got that yet? We were still, you got it? Read this real quick. Ecclesiastes 1:9.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that has been is that which shall be.
So the things that happened back then when we brought out the scripture earlier that our people going into slavery by cargo slave ships, right? It happened, did it not? In 1619, the so-called blacks was taken from the west coast of Africa, right? Came to America. The so-called Hispanics and Native American, guess what? They went to captivity in 1492.
That's right. That's right.
Christopher Columbus. I know they taught y'all that in school, right? But guess what? They tried to cover up and make it look good. No. He killed our people.
That's right.
He slaughtered them.
That's right.
Guess what? Don't you know the coastal islands? Do you know the name was before they actually changed it to Dominican Republic and all that? It was called Hispaniola. Means property of Spain.
That's right.
So we was in servitude to the Spaniards.
That's right.
Read on.
And the thing that which is done is that which shall be done.
Right. By us going to cargo slave ship because we didn't listen.
That's right.
Because if you don't believe that there's a God, then explain to me why we in the condition that we in, brother.
That's right.
Explain to me why we keep getting gunned down in the street. Explain to me why our people are living in the ghettos, why our people are strung out on drugs.
That's right.
Why our women and children are in sex trafficking, but yet they could basically go to the border and find drugs that the so-called escort bring it over here.
That's right. That's right.
Explain that to me though, brother. But guess what? The Most High God, he explained to us why we're in this condition. He explained to us why this is going to happen to us, read on.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
There's nothing new on the sun, brother. Because guess what? When our people was committing fornication, envying our oppressor, doing the same thing, they was doing the same thing back in Rome.
That's right.
The same thing, listen to the rap music that we listen to now, they were doing the same thing back in Greece.
That's right. Yeah.
By us killing our brothers, they was doing the same thing back in the Babylonians because we was trying to survive. You get what I'm saying, brother? Right, because bring out Deuteronomy 28:54. I'm gonna show you real quick. If this ain't a true book, we're gonna bring out something. Give me Deuteronomy 28:32. You got that for me, brother?
Yeah.
Bring this out real quick. I'm gonna show you this is a real book. Read this real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
Because guess what? Ain't that's not happening today? A lot of our brothers, we can't get along with each other.
That's right.
Unless what it involves, a beer blunt on a barbecue, right? Unless we talking about LeBron James or Russell Westbrook. And then if that, we still can't get along because guess what? Say if that brother placed a bet on them that the Lakers gonna beat the Celtics, they end up losing and the brother don't want to pay him back. What's gonna happen?
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
Guess what? Our people gonna get tender and very delicate. Hey bro, you owe me that $100. I need you to run that right now.
That's right.
They not playing games with each other. Read on.
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Shall be what?
Shall be evil toward his brother.
Bloods and Crips.
Shall be evil toward his brother.
You see that happening right now, right? Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Is that not happening?
That's right.
Ain't that what they call a proverb? The black man don't like being in the household. The black man don't like being a man in his
That's
family.
right.
Why do you think we got so many baby mamas and baby daddies today? Because so-called black brothers, they don't want to take care of their family, right? Read on.
And toward the remnant of his children.
Don't they say that the black man, that the basically the black kids don't grow up with their father, right? That's a proverb. Don't they say that about us? There's no black man in the household. evil towards their kids. Man, dang, I hate my baby mama, man. She get on my nerves. She done trapped me with these kids, done messed up my life. I can't do what I want to do, right? Anytime that it comes to take care of their kids, guess what? They gonna buy them new shoes before they take care of their kids.
That's right.
They gonna make sure they have that 70-inch flat screen TV in their house before they take care of their kids, right?
That's right.
This is the idea that society has on us.
That's right.
Read on.
For the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Which he shall do what?
He shall lead.
Guess what? They broken up the family, brother. You don't think the other nations planned this? Because they knew that if the black family was together, guess what? We're powerful, man.
That's right.
Guess what? If we split up, we can't reproduce like we need to. Read this over here real quick, because let me ask you a quick question. When we was in slavery, what happened to the children? What might happen when they put us on them auction block? They might have the son go here to Austin. They might have the daughter go here to North Carolina. They might have the 6-month-old baby going to New York. Did they not split up the family? Did that happen, right? Let me show you that this is a real book, that God is real, brother. He's the only one that prophesied this. Read this real quick, guys. Deuteronomy 28 and 32.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32.
Yes, sir.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
No, that didn't happen. Read that one more time.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
This is not happening when we went into slavery, brother.
Bring it out.
The kids, they was giving them to another people, brother. They was giving to Master Johnson down there in Tennessee. Master Charles down there in New Orleans.
That's right.
Master Jones down there in Florida, brother. They
That's
split
right.
up the family, brother. Read on.
And fail, thine eyes shall look and fail with.
In front of the top one more time.
Thy sons and daughters shall be given into another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long.
Guess what? We didn't have no military power. We didn't have no might in our power, because guess what we tried to do? We tried to fight against Master. They gonna beat us with the whip. They gonna embarrass us in front of the other brothers and sisters in the plantation, right? Have you ever heard of butt breaking? Where they would take the strongest and biggest male in that plantation, have him in front of everybody, and do what he do. Because you know Esau, or the so-called white man, you know they get down like that. I'm just being honest. They're gonna rape the strongest man in front of the whole plantation. That's what they did to our people. Read on.
That's right. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
My thing is, brother, this is a real book, man. You can't get past this. That's just some of the curses that we bring out to you. That the Most High God prophesied. Man didn't prophesy this. The Most High gave it to man to give us as a warning, brother.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? What else? You don't seem like you're not convinced. Come on, talk to me, brother.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
You listening? Okay, come on that. Give me 1 John 3:4 real quick, because my thing is, now that we know that we are the children of Israel, because let me ask you a quick question. I don't know if the brothers brought out to you, but you're a so-called African American, right? African American, your dad's so-called African American? Right, okay. So you be from the tribe of Judah, brother.
That's right.
I'm just letting you know that that's what your God-given name is. You're not African American, you're not American black, because that's what the other nation gave us. Give me Psalms 49:11 real quick, because I want to bring something out to you. Hold that, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 37. I think that's what I want. Because guess what? That would be basically a byword. Something that's outside of your God-given name. You got that for me out?
49:11.
Yes, sir. Read this real quick.
Book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
So my thing is, when you think about it now, today's society, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So let's just say if you're running a business, right? What nation of people that you think about that thinks this way say, hey, when I put this business here, I want it to run forever. That I know if I establish it in 1916, I know that it's going to continue running forever. So from 1619 to 2021, what business can you think about? Let's think about Walmart, right? It's been running for a good minute, right? Tom Thumb, right? Kroger, right? So let me ask you, what nation of people own these stores, though? Can you tell me?
Think, God.
Nation of people, nationality. Be the so-called white man, right? Because they own that. Can you name me a black business that's been thriving since the 1990s? Can you name one, brother? Can you name one, brother? Okay, let's scratch that. What about the 80s? No? What about the 2000s? No, right? So this is talking about the so-called white men that they're, read that one more time from the top.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Because whatever they established, they want it to last forever, right? They don't want it to end. The so-called black man, we don't think that way yet. We haven't got there yet, right? Read on.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
To all what?
To all generations.
Guess what? When Sam Walton created Walmart in the 60s or the 70s or whenever it came out, he knew that he gonna want his children to run it after he died, right? Because guess what? Now that Sam Walton don't have control of it, guess what? His family's in control of it.
That's right.
I think his daughter's over it right now. That's, you know, the CEO, whatever you want to call it. She's actually running it, right? Read on.
They called their land.
They called their what?
They called their land.
So my thing is, when we was enslaved to them, starting in 1619, what would we call, right? When you think about land, let me break it down. You think about land, you think about property, right? So wasn't we not their property? We was their property, right? Because they owned us, right? They actually had certification on us, right?
That's right.
So anytime they made, that's where you think the what they call it, the bill of title. I think that's like when you go get a car, you transfer the title over. It's like the same thing. So birth certificate, stuff like that. So anytime that they bought a slave, they would give them a certificate showing that they own the slave, right? So we basically their property, right? Read on.
They called their lands after their own name.
They did what?
They called their lands after their own name.
So this is where we get the thought of African American from, right? Because African American is actually named after two white people. Right here, you got Scipio Africanus. He was a Roman general that conquered our brother Hannibal in the Second Punic War, right? And they named Africa after him. And then you got Amerigo Vespucius. He was an Italian navigator, right? They said Christopher Columbus actually discovered America, but it was a lie. It was actually Amerigo Vespucius, and that's where you get the name America from, right? So my thing is, they call us African American. How can we be named after two white people?
Bring it out, huh?
How can we be from Africa and America? Can you explain that to me, brother? Because you don't look white to me. You don't look white to me. You don't look white to me, sis. How can we be named African American, right? So you gotta change the name to change the game, and that's what they did because they knew that we was the children people that this Bible speak of.
That's right.
There's still some meat on that? That was it on there?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go over here real quick. I'm gonna show you, because this is another curse that the Most High God prophesied, right? That our byword basically the name that was not given to you, basically, right? So the Most High God gave you Judah, and they gave us African American. African American is a byword. This is a curse, right? Read this real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
And what shall become a what?
An astonishment.
You know what astonishment is, brother?
Establishment?
Yes, sir.
Like a business?
Nah, basically astonishment, I guess you could say something like a shock or embarrassment kind of type thing. Cause guess what? You know the rapper Blueface? Y'all heard of the rapper Blueface? He got all these face tats and everything. You think the other nations doing that? You think the other nations out here buying a 1999 Crown Vic and putting 24-inch rims on there? On a $500 car. Barely can move. We're the only nation that get on TV and start dancing for the other nations, right? We're the only nation that gets on TV and entertain other people, right? But then when we say we don't want to do it, they get mad at us. That's an astonishment, right? Read on.
A proverb.
Hey, what?
A proverb.
It's just an old saying, right? That all black folks like watermelon. That all Mexicans carry switchblades, right? Read on.
And a byword.
And they what?
And a byword.
Like I was just telling you, a byword, anything that's outside your God-given name, African American, Afro American, black, nigga, coon, spit. Because guess what? The term African American came in the 80s, I believe. 85, right?
That's right.
Jesse Jackson actually gave us the term African American.
That's right.
So basically, African American is what? Basically 9 years older than me. So how can I be African American is only 9 years older than me?
That's right.
Why does our nationality change every so often? What, we American black now? I thought we was African Americans just a couple years ago. Now we American black. Why do our nationality change so much? This is a curse from the Most High God, brother. I'm trying to wake you up. So my thing is, give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15 real quick. You got that? Yep. Read this real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we not do what?
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of thy Lord thy God.
Right? So this is why we got on the slave ships, because we didn't want to listen to the Most High God. We want to do our own thing. We want to fornicate with our brothers' wives.
That's right.
We want to steal from our brothers. We want to kill our brothers. Read on.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To observe, that means to obey, right? To do all his commandments, basically put forth action. Because if I tell you that I love you all day long, but otherwise I'm going around the house, kicking you in your face, punching you in your stomach, which one you gonna believe? You gonna believe my actions or my words? You gonna believe my action, right? You like, damn, this nigga gotta hate me, right? Come on, man. I would think the same thing. Like, man, why you keep slapping me every time you see me, but then you tell me you love me? That's gonna cause confusion.
That's right.
Read on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Right.
That all these curses.
That all these what?
That all these curses.
All these curses, right? Which we was going over. So my thing is, a curse a good or a bad thing, brother?
Curse?
Yeah, is it a good or a bad thing?
And most likely bad though.
No, it's bad, brother.
That's
Curse
right.
a good or bad thing? Bad, right? Because that means just devoted for destruction.
That's right.
Read on.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So this is what happened, brother. All these curses came upon us and overtaken us because we out here calling ourselves American black.
That's right.
Because we out here calling ourselves Native American, West Indian black, brother. By us hating our brothers and sisters. All these curses came upon us because we don't want to keep the law and statutes commandments.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a law real quick that our people committed during their Egyptian captivity. Give me Leviticus 21:5 real quick. I think that's what I want. Leviticus 21:5. Give me 1 John 3 and 4 if you still got that for me. Because my thing is, once we broke the law and statutes commandments, we went into sin. And I'm gonna explain to you what sin is in a bit just to give you an understanding. You got that for me out?
21:5.
Yes, sir. 21:5. Bring this out real quick for me.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So you see our brothers say Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant when he was here. A lot of our brothers would shave their head balls, right? That's not part of our custom. That's actually the Egyptians, the so-called Africans, custom. We wouldn't shave our heads balls, right? Read on.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Because I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna explain to you the reason why they shaved their head bald was to basically mourn to death, right? Or during that time, they did a lot of cross-dressing. So one day you could be a goddess, the next day you could be a god, right? Read that one more time from the top.
They shall not make any baldness upon their head. Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard, right? The only two people in this world that can't grow a beard is what? A woman and a child, right? So when we was in slavery, they would make us shave off our beard, and guess what the so-called white man would call us? They would call us boy, right? To look, hey, it hit you in the head, boy. Look, your expression changed. It hit you. That's what they would do to basically downgrade us and make us feel nothing, because having your beard is a manly dignity.
That's right.
So keep your beard on your face, brother. Let it grow out. Keep your beard on your face and let it grow out, because you're a man. It's showing you that you coming into your manhood. I don't know how old y'all are, but y'all growing into your manhood. Y'all are establish yourself as a man, right?
That's right.
Read on.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
So that's basically just going into tattoos and everything. A lot of our brothers, before they came to the truth, they got tattoos, but now that they knowing who they are, they don't get tattoos no more. So that's not part of our customs, right? So my thing is, when we decide to break this law right here, this simple law, we went into sin, right? So let me ask you a quick question. What is sin according to the Bible? Do you know? Ain't no right or wrong answer. Do you know, brother? What is the definition of sin according to the Bible? Did your Sunday pastor teach you that?
Killing.
By killing? Right?
Adultery.
That's part of it.
Adultery.
Right, but what is the definition of it though? That's examples. But you're on point. They never really taught us that, right? What if sin is, right? So like you said, oh man, you know, I ain't gotta steal, I ain't got, you know, I could do that, you know, I ain't gotta do none of that, but we gotta understand. If this was a law and we breaking it and we going into sin, we need to know what sin is, right?
That's right.
Bring this out real quick, brother.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin,
So whosoever did what?
committed sin,
Whosoever did what?
committed sin,
So there go that word again. Whosoever committed sin, right? It's gonna tell you, right? Read on.
transgresseth also the law.
So that means to basically break the law, right?
That's right.
So basically, by you breaking the law, by you having your head bald, by you not having the beard on your face, by you having tattoos, you going into sin because you breaking the law. Read on.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
For sin is going against the law. So now that we know what sin is, we gotta start keeping the laws, brother. Because the other nation knew that once we kept the laws, they knew that the Most High God was with us. He showed us favor. But this is why we have the time of having grace and mercy, because He wants us to get right. Because when that time ends, brother, it's not gonna be a pretty thing, brother. I'm gonna show you real quick. Read this real quick, God.
The book of Romans chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin,
For the wages of sin, right? So you know, when you think about a scale, right? Let's think about it, good and bad, right? You're doing all bad things, and it starts to weigh down. You have a little of good things going over here, right? The bad's gonna weigh out the good, right? So for the wages of what?
for the wages of sin
There go that word again. Read on.
That's right.
is death.
Is what?
It's death.
No, it's life.
It's death.
It's death, brother.
That's right.
And his time is running out. Come, my thing is, don't you want the kingdom, brother?
That's right.
That's more to this life than what you see right now.
That's right.
Think about it. Just imagine, brother, you make it to the kingdom of heaven. You ain't gotta work no more.
That's right.
You can wake up when you want to.
That's right.
Yeah, right. you can actually be able to enjoy your family, brother.
Okay.
We not running 100 miles per hour trying to get this done. Not having the spare time to be able to enjoy ourselves. We actually gonna have handmaids and servants.
That's right.
But read that one more time from the top.
For the wages of sin is death.
But by us want to do our own thing and follow our oppressor, brother, it's gonna have us in that lake of fire. Read on.
But the gift of God,
But the what?
but the gift of God
Which is the law, statutes, commandments.
is eternal life.
Is what?
Is eternal life.
Because guess what? When we came over to America and they stripped us from everything, and when they decided to finally give us, I guess what you want to call a little freedom, they took everything away from us. So when they took this law from us, we actually in death right now, brother. We in hell right now. We in captivity.
That's right.
We're not living our best life here. You living your best life here, brother? You living your best life here? Huh? Oh, you don't stay here? But I'm just talking about in general, your life though. You living your best life. You got a Lamborghini. You got a mansion. You got a $100 million corporation. It's coming soon. Come, I'm gonna hold your word to it. Cause guess what? We got this on camera now. I'm gonna hold your word to it. And I hope to see your face one day. Read on. Come.
But the gift of God is eternal life through Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord.
So everything that we do, we gotta do it through the Most High God, brother. So that business, if you want to thrive, brother, keep the laws, statutes, commandments. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1, real quick. I want to show you something. As long as you keeping the laws, you doing right by the Most High God, He gonna do right by you. What you got for me, huh? Read this real quick.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and verse 18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuse instruction.
Because guess what? Our people in poverty and shame right now, brother, no matter what we do. As long as we don't keep the laws, statutes, commandments, we're going to be in the same condition that we in, brother.
Right.
Like you said, I don't wish nothing bad on your business, but as long as you decide to do what you want to do, like I said, I don't know what the Most High God got planned for you, but if you're not keeping it, your business not going to thrive like you want it to, brother.
Right.
Read on.
But he that regarded reproof shall be honored.
But he that takes correction,
That's
he that
right.
actually listen, hey man, it's going to be booming for you, brother. Your life's going to turn around, brother. You're not going to be doing the same thing that you used to be. You're not going to be talking the same way. You're not going to be walking the same way. People are going to see a difference in you that they ain't never seen before.
That's right.
Right? Because guess what? Only the meekness and the humble are going to inherit to the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Those that know how to take correction and give correction, they going to receive the kingdom of heaven. Read this real quick, brother, because I want to show you something, right? We done read all the curses, all the stuff that happened to us, but what happens if we keep the laws, statutes, commandments? Bring this out real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently
So we humble ourselves and actually listen to what the Most High God's saying.
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments,
There you go against to obey and to do, to put forth action, right?
which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee high above all nations.
Nah, he gonna set us low.
Above all nations.
Nah, he gonna put us underneath.
Above all nations of the earth.
Of everybody, brother.
That's right.
He gonna set us on high, brother. Because guess what? We got something that the other nations don't have, which is the kingdom of the heaven, brother.
That's right.
We got next, brother. That's what we're trying to let y'all know. Read on.
And all these blessings.
All these what?
And all these blessings
We want the blessings, right? You want the blessings, don't you? You want the blessings, don't you? Read on.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
See, this is what we want. We want the blessings come upon us and overtake us, man. We don't want them curses no more. Man, I don't know about y'all, man, but we tired of getting our ass whooped.
That's right.
Read on.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
Read
God,
on.
blessed shalt thou be in the city.
Blessed shall we be in the city. You ain't gonna see no more potholes.
That's right, T.
You ain't gonna see no more about people strung out.
That's right,
You gonna
T.
see more black businesses or whatever they like to call themselves booming in the city, brother.
That's right, T.
You gonna see more of our people not being considered second-class citizens.
That's right.
Once you start seeing stuff switching and turning around, read on.
And blessed shalt thou be in the field.
We're gonna be blessed in the work field. Our business is gonna be able to sow, brother. It's gonna be able to produce. Read on.
Blessed shalt thou be the fruit of thy body.
We're gonna have the fitness. We're gonna be well fit. We're gonna make sure we're gonna have the mentality that we need to survive, right?
That's
Read
right.
on.
And the fruit of thy ground.
And of what?
And the fruit of thy ground.
Whatever we put in the ground, it's gonna come back and it's gonna flourish 10 times, even harder. Read on.
Trump dummy.